What's happening, guys? Got a quick video for you today from Thunder on the River. It's last weekend. Check it out, let me know what you guys think.
We ran 155, ran 580.
Jimmy Mike, nice to meet you.
Meet you too.
How'd it go today for you?
Well, yesterday we made a good pass and slung the prop shaft out.
I heard. It's out there in the river. Oh, really?
We're running a 520 index. In other words, if you run faster than 520, you know, you break out. We run a 522 with a 5, so we run a good pass, but when I backed out of the throttle, we slung the prop shaft out again, so we're waiting on them to find it.
Okay. You got a spare, though. Looks like he's thrown in.
Yeah, we're throwing my backup in there. We're going to go make a pass for the crowd. You know, it ain't so much about winning.
Yeah, just for the show, right? 520. You said 520 was your
520, yeah.
What was the speed on that?
178.
Nice, man. You talk us through the rig here. What's the cubic inch on that block?
That's a 528 Brad Anderson, Keith Black Hemi.
Okay.
Dry block. Got a 1671 blower with alcohol injection. We don't use half the power that motor can make.
Okay.
But if we want to go faster, we can make a few adjustments and go a lot faster.
You know how much boost that's putting out approximately?
Oh man, we ain't using but like 12 or 14 pounds. It'll put out 60. It'll make it do a wheelie all the way down the track. It's crazy to run that much horsepower in a boat that short, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, we have a good time. Ain't no sense in living if you ain't living. You hang out with our friends and have a good time, and that's living. Playboy Motorsport. Race in the mornings, and when they shut it down, we go drink, hang out at the bar or whatever, you know, casino, whatever.
Hey.
If there ain't nothing else to do, we'll break out the guitars and sit around here and sing, build a little fire.
My name's Kevin Ibden. How you doing?
Good, I'm Mike.
Nice to meet you, Mike.
Nice to meet you, man.
Curtis 501, 540 with a 1471 high helix blower. The dark big end block.
Oh, gotcha.
Rodex PB3X head, CNC, BDS blower, and aluminum rods, and Callie's crank, and all the goodies.
Are you an engine builder yourself?
I am. I work for an engine shop in Albuquerque called Budlaw Motorsports. We do a lot of dirt track motors and stuff. Don't ask me how I ended up in the boat racing world, but yeah, we run all over. So
Okay.
we do a lot of racing out in Texas. Run Marble Falls, Waco, San Angelo. We'll be in Paris next month. Then we go back to San Angelo, and then we go to Wheatland, and then Groves, Oklahoma.
Bryan College Station, Texas A&M, the Aggies.
Okay, yeah.
I left there in my coach, and went and picked up a crew chief and the boat and everything. We got 60 miles out of Oklahoma City and blew a left front tire on my coach, new tire, blew left front tire, went off in the median, totaled out my coach. We unhooked the trailer, called my son. It took him 6 hours to get me my new Ford. Got it up there, we left out, drove all night into the day in Albuquerque. The DEF system screwed up on my Ford, so we dropped it off at the Ford dealership and got an Enterprise rental truck.
Wow.
It kept coming. When the old devil's fighting you and trying to hold you back, you got to keep at it. Persevere, because God's got something good on the other end. You
Definitely.
know what I'm saying? And I'm certain that's what it is. We just go keep hustling and like I say, if he don't want me out here, it'll be act of nature to stop me. But I'll sell some cows or a car or a truck or
whatever you got to do.
But I'm coming.
Kevin Mike, nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from Big River, California. We got the Curtis. We got the Curtis 500. It's a 92.
Okay.
It's got a 505 stroker.
That started as a 454 block?
Yeah, it's a 454. It's all stroked out and everything like that for 505. Methanol.
Right, okay.
Its name is Distraction because race week, go to work, and that's all I think about is this thing. So it's kind of like my distraction. It's not really anything else but that. But yeah, we've been doing okay this weekend. We were chasing the weather with it. We were chasing the weather with the tune-up yesterday, and then we finally came in around and took second.
Nice.
And then now we made it through the day of eliminations. Now we're off to the final pro eliminator class. It's a 6.5 index. And we've been right there. Right now with the 53 and the 45 on the bottom, we're like 15.1 under driven.
Really?
Where's that one? Yeah, 53.
Okay.
In a 45.
Wow, okay.
We're on the negative side, 15.1 underdriven. It's still giving air, but not like you're not making it.
Right.
You're not shoving it down his throat.
So you're playing around with those pulleys quite a bit just to get it dialed in where you need it. Okay.
Yeah, and then with the weather and everything like that, that's what I was talking about yesterday. You got your wind, you got your temperature, you got humidity, and you got your air density and altitude. Anyway, so the air density will climb during the day. And that's you got to change your tune-up with either your pulleys or your fueling system.
Either slow it down or
to make it go faster, to slow it down or whatever.
Gotcha.
And you can do both. You can change the pill, and if you really want to get into it, you can change the injectors. You can do there's all kinds of stuff you can do with it. Yeah, then we got Linko. We got a Linko clutch. It's just a single stage, so it's just basically pop it in the gear here.
Right, okay.
Pop it in the gear here. The oil and fuel and everything that comes out of here goes into there. This doesn't have a lot of blow by, so when we get done with the weekend, we might have just maybe a quarter cup. But if I was doing big stuff, like a top fueler or whatever like that, yeah, that thing would be full. We started out in 2015 at River Racer class with an outboard actually on a stoker.
Really?
Yeah, 20-foot stoker. So after we won the championship on the 16th or 17th, 2017 we won the championship over there in Phoenix. And then after that, I was kind of like, yeah, maybe I'll go up a couple classes.
There you go.
I went up to top eliminator with this boat, and then after that, we just went up to pro eliminator. But yeah, when we first got this boat, I swear, it looked like somebody painted it with a roller. Yeah,
well, it looks good now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we show it some love. So we get to go to the final here in a couple minutes. So
nice. We'll be watching for you.